Hello and welcome back to another episode of Attack of the B Team. My name is Classic Tim, and today we're going to be working on some advanced genetics. So in case I do happen to jump off that cliff and not land in the water, I won't have a problem even if I'm morphed into myself. So, first of all, we're going to have to make all these wonderful machines, or at least most of them. We're probably going to skip the combustion generator because we use a dynamo for that. They produce more power, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to need an analyzer, which is quite a bit of iron, some iron redstone. Oh, that's an auto splitter. We're just going to use a normal splitter. Actually, we're going to need both. So yeah, I'll have to make both of them. So we're going to need some iron, some more redstone. Yep. And definitely we're going to make some overclockers. Where are these? Yeah, it's not too bad. But yeah, these things really speed them up. I'm definitely going to get some of these. And I'm pretty sure these auto output upgrades are still glitched in this version of the mod pack, so they actually crash the server if you use them. So we're going to go ahead and avoid that. And then also we're going to make some item ducts because it'll make things a lot easier. So yeah, we'll just make these normal ones, which is just some tin and some lead. So yeah, not that bad. So I'm going to go ahead and get some supplies ready, so that way you don't have to watch me go get all that iron and everything. So I'll be right back. You know, something I've always noticed about these mod packs is in order to do something, you always need to do something else first. So it's kind of like, what do I start with? Which is why it's so tricky to actually start off new. So, okay, let's start here. We need the DNA analyzer first off, because most of these other recipes, they take these books, which take cells, which you get from the DNA analyzer. So we'll have to make this first, which is just some iron and a magnifying glass. That's not a problem. Got some glass here. Make a stone tool rod first, and put some glass, magnifying glass, or a magnifier actually, and then we'll surround that in iron. Okay, we got our analyzer, easy enough. So we'll just go ahead and put this over here. Alright, and we need to power this in order to do that, so let's see, we're going to power it with a steam dynamo. Which takes a bunch of copper, so we're going to need to make 2 copper gears. Let's do this in here so it's easier. 2 copper gears, just 2 of them. Alright, and then we need some redstone and a redstone transmission coil, and we need a silver ingot, which I didn't get. There's always something else. I've almost started recording like 3 times here, and I keep thinking there's something else, there's something else, there's something else. So let me just grab a silver ingot and I'll be right back. Okay, so I grabbed a piece of silver, and I also slept the night away. So hopefully this time I have everything that I need, so I just need one of these. And then we'll make a steam dynamo. There we go. And then we'll put this right... Let's just say we'll put it... Actually, that was probably a good spot for it. We'll put it right here. Okay. Now here's another thing. In order to power this, we need water and coal. I got the coal, but no water. So I could probably just fill up the water with this manually, but I'd rather do it automatically. So let's go ahead and make an autonomous activator. No, not an autonomous activator. We need a not an igneous extruder, an aqueous accumulator. There we go. There's so many different machines here. Aqueous accumulator. So we're going to need a machine frame, which I should be able to make. Yep, make plenty of them. Just need the one though. And then we need a couple of tin, a pneumatic servo. Should be able to make some of these. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and make a couple more of these because I think we're going to need them later. There we go. And glass and a bucket should have all that. There we go. An autonomous activator, so that'll just go right there. And that should go ahead and produce water, which fills this up, and this thing's not producing power. Awesome, this thing's getting power. But we're going to have quite a few things here, so we're going to actually want to remove that and put it here, because then we're going to have a wire, which is just going to be some lead. What is it? Leadstone. We're going to make some leadstone energy conduits. So we'll make a few of these. I don't know why I did all of them. I just clicked. Maybe I had shift click down by accident. Hopefully that's not too many. So we'll just put this here, and then we'll have a line so that way everything can get power that needs to. And I think now we are ready to start powering this. And I actually have found a bat. I put this in a safari net. But before we put this down, we're going to need a scraper to get everything off of it. So 2 tool rods and an iron ingot. That's fine. There we go. Just like that. Okay, so now we have a scraper. So I'm just going to go ahead and scrape this bat to death here. So let's try and do it in a place that won't run away too much. There we go. Come on. Uh-oh. No, it's going to fly up, isn't it? I'm going to have to be a bat, too, to keep up with it. Come on. Up. Man, this thing's all over the place. I should have done this inside. Made a little area for it. Man, I haven't gotten it once yet. There we go. There's once. Come on. I don't have another safari net, so this is it. Are you kidding me? Come on. Man, this thing's fast. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop this and just get some more. Okay, so if you plan on getting some fly genes from a bat, make sure to do it inside, because that was a pain. But I did get some. Actually, I only got a few. I got up to here, and then I actually found an ocelot, which I got the rest from, because I don't think that was going to be enough. And there are plenty of ocelots over there, so that's good. So we'll just grab a few of these. We're going to have to need 4 to make one of those books. And we'll put it in here. But as you can see, that is insanely slow. I'm not going to wait there and do that for every one, so we're going to have to make some overclockers, which isn't too bad. It's just some gold and redstone, gold, redstone. Actually, we can make it of aluminum brass. Oh, that takes gold anyway, so might as well just use the gold. So we'll make a bunch of clocks. Yeah, that's good. And then we'll make a bunch of overclockers with that. So yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks of overclockers. So that's great. Each machine can take 16, so 1 stack. So if we put that in there, how'd this get in my hand? So we have a cell, and if we put that again there, yep, it's much, much faster. So if you're going to do this, make sure to make the overclockers. They're not that bad, and they really, really help. So we'll go ahead and finish these off. And I can't even do it on camera, it's so fast. Okay, so now we got 4 cells. But in order to make that book, advanced genetics, and then we need this book here. We also need a book, so that's either some string. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go do this myself. Actually, I'll probably kill some cows. There's some cows around here. But anyway, I'll go ahead and cut here and then finish off most of these machines so we can get working. Okay, I'm back, and I've got pretty much all the machines I need here for advanced genetics. We've got the DNA analyzer, the DNA extractor, the DNA decryptor, the DNA splitter, the DNA breeder, the DNA combiner, and the centrifuge. That should be all I need to get everything I need, and it's all powered by this dynamo running on cold and water. So let me just run you through the process a little bit here. By the way, the amount of skin cells that I got, the skin scales, I did not get enough. I needed quite a bit more. I actually got some squid in here, I think now. Yeah. So let's just get some of the bat, and we'll run through the process. So you put the skin scales in the DNA analyzer. It gives you a cell. You take the cell, you put it in the extractor. It extracts the DNA out of the cell, and it's encrypted. You can kind of get a guess. See that F17 AAA down there? That's actually the ID of the actual thing, so you don't actually have to encrypt it to know what that is. So that's a basic gene right there. But if we put it in the encryptor, it's going to give us a basic gene, and then we put that in the DNA splitter, and we can choose the gene. Since this one only has a basic gene, I'll just click that, and then we get the basic gene, and then we'll put that in the breeder. But we need to get the gene first, so let's do that. Put another scale in there. And I did finish overclocking all these, by the way. I had to make another couple of stacks for the last 2, but they're all overclocked. So you see, that's a different ID, so that should give us flight. Yep, there it is. And then we can choose that. And they'll put that in here. So you see, now it says 1 out of 28. So we need 28 basic genes to make this fly gene. So obviously that's going to take a long time, considering how long it took just to do those 2. And I'm going to want to do that for a bunch of others, but 28 is the hardest one. So what we're going to need to do right now is make this a little bit easier on myself. So these things actually work with item ducts. They have an auto output upgrade, but like I said before, that crashes the server, so stay away from that. So I'm pretty sure right like that, that's item ducts. So we'll just grab a stack of these. put them like this, and yeah, we'll have that connected in there too. So this splitter, you're gonna have to go in here and choose which gene you want, but you can actually make this, which is an auto splitter, but this will always give you a basic gene. So if I would have put fly in there, like I just had, if I had the fly and I put that in there, it wouldn't pick fly, it would still give me a basic gene. So you still need the normal splitter if you want to like get the gene that you need to breed into. And then this is just for everything else. So we'll just put that right here so we can use it when we need to get the first gene. Okay, so actually I'm going to need to rank a crescent hammer, aren't I, to control these. Oh, there it is. That's just some iron and tin, which I happen to have on me. Awesome. Let's get that out of there. Okay, there we go. Don't need 5. Alright, so this is going to have to be output, that's going to be output, that's going to be output, and that's going to be output. And this is why I made those servos before. Put that there, 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 and there with a couple extra. And then we'll set them all to redstone power low so they all turn on automatically. So now all we have to do is feed in these skin scales to this one, which we should actually do by putting a chest. We can take this chest and put that right here. There. So yeah, we're actually going to need another one of these. There we go. There we go. So now we can just put the skin scales in here, and they'll get sucked out, get put into this, and it should do everything automatically. That goes in there. That goes through there. It's got a longer path to go. So yeah, this is just a basic gene, so it'll give us a basic gene. I actually got to put the overclockers in this one. There you go. So that finished, and then there, and I got 2 at 28. And another one should come. Another one. So yeah, it looks like we're actually low on power. Is this thing not making power fast enough? Yeah, we got plenty of coal, so this will last a while. So basically what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to get some mob over here. An iron golem's always the best thing to use because they have a ton of health, so you can take like thousands of skin scales from them. Alright, we're backing up a little bit here because we're low on power. So yeah, since we just have this little tiny dynamo here, we're not making enough power to power the whole thing. But over time it'll keep up. So yeah, I'll go ahead and skip ahead, get some more stuff set up, and I'll be back. Okay, so it just finished. We got all 28 basic genes that went into it. Now we have a gene fly completed. Took quite a bit. I couldn't find any pumpkins around to make an iron golem, so I just had to use the horses over there. But that's okay, because now we have it, so we'll put that in there. Right? Yep. And we're going to take a sample of our blood, and then centrifuge it, and then combine it with the bat DNA, and then centrifuge it again. And now, we should be able to inject ourselves. Can't fly yet. Give us that. Looks like we get just nausea. And now, if I just double space without morphing into a bat, I can fly. That is going to be so much easier in the future. Especially when I have to jump up there and sleep. Because whenever I would have to jump up there and sleep, I'd have to turn into a bat, fly up there, transform into myself, sleep, and transform back into a bat as you get down. So yeah, it's going to be a lot easier just being able to fly myself. So, since we have this system set up here, it'd be kind of a waste to not use it to its full extent. So I've got a couple more genes here. I've got avoid creepers, speed, and water breathing. This is just what I got from the bat and the ocelot here. So I guess we'll go ahead and put that in there. Actually, I'll go ahead and put avoid creepers in there right now. Just so that can get, oh, that's 24, that's still a lot. But that's going to come in handy. I don't know if you guys noticed over here, there's a little bit of a hole here I got creepered. and over there a little bit, so that's definitely going to help. It doesn't completely prevent creepers from blowing up, but it makes them run away from you, so that pretty much negates them. How many do I have left? Yeah, I still got some running in here. So I'll get some of these, and I'll try and by next episode probably get a bunch of them. Why isn't this running actually? Is something stuck? Oh, you know what it is? Yep, this is stuck. So we'll take that out. And these can actually be used as fuel, so I can put this in here once the coal runs out. It doesn't last very long, but you know, it's free fuel. Yep, so that's all going. I don't think I want jump from the horses. It gets more annoying than anything. So I should just be able to fly. So night's coming, so I'm going to go ahead and skip it here. Okay, so pretty much what I'm going to do for the rest of the episode here is I'm just going to finish off some of these genes, and then I'll show them to you guys. So, thanks to this iron golem here, who you can just, you know, sit here and do this to all day since he's got 100 hearts. So it's really good to just throw them in here, and then each one gives you a basic gene pretty much. So, and then that goes through automatically, so all I gotta do is put the right ones in here. So thanks to his help, I just finished the Avoid Creepers genes, which, looking at what time it is, it's the perfect time. So let's go ahead and give this to myself. Centrifuge, add the gene, centrifuge again. Did I not add the gene? Centrifuge. Oh, we don't have power. Okay, let's wait a second though. Oh, I'm actually out of coal. That'll keep us going for a little bit longer. Okay, so I think it's actually done now. There we go. Alright, so now we should have the Avoid Creepers gene, which is awesome because that means we will never get creepered again on this series. Let's see if we can find a creeper anywhere. They're never around when you want them. No? Okay, so let's see what this does here. Yep, sure enough. So I think if you try and get close, you can still get. Wait, no. Maybe you can't make him blow up. Oh yeah, it won't even blow up. So yeah, creepers are no threat to us anymore. Okay, so we just got another one completed here. Also, I set up a second dynamo here, and I connected them to the aqueous accumulator through some fluid ducts because the one was just not enough. It wasn't running them all fast enough, and this is definitely keeping up here. Yep, power's going up. So it's probably going to burn through coal a little bit faster, but, you know, it's not a big deal. So we just completed the speed gene, which is definitely a good gene, because it makes pretty much everything you do faster. So pretty much all this does is it just gives you the speed 2 buff, like at all times. So we'll just put that in there real quick, and you'll see my field of view change, because now I have speed 2. So that's just, I think it affects when you're flying. It's hard, I can't really tell, but definitely when you're walking around, it's going to be a big difference over the course of the entire time. Okay, there's another one completed. We got Water Breather, which is exactly what it sounds like. Actually, these dynamos are still not keeping up. This one actually might be almost out, because I put drops in there. But yeah, Water Breather sounds it's exactly what it sounds like. You can breathe underwater just like a squid, which is where you get the stuff from. There we go. Put that there, centrifuge it again. And now we can swim underwater just like normal. We still can't see anything. So getting, I think it's Aqua Affinity is the one that lets you see underwater. Or maybe it's... And Respiration makes you breathe longer. But yeah, either way, we can breathe underwater forever. Okay, so that one actually finished really quick. So this will just give me 5 extra hearts after I centrifuge this. There we go, and now I have 5 gold hearts. That's without any heart canisters. Okay, so I just finished up a really important one here. Save your inventory. You get this one from Enderman. Now these are really, really nice because you are literally at no risk of losing any of your items, even more than gravestones. With gravestones, you know, anything could happen. But with this, I will show you exactly how it works in a second. Once I inject myself with it. So when you inject yourself with it, it's not gonna work right away. Like if I were to die right now, I would still lose my items. What you have to do is you have to make a death ender chest. And then when you die, all your items go into there. So we need an ender chest to do that. So let me just make one of those real quick. Got some ender pearls. Actually, I gotta make some blaze powder first. Make an eye of ender. Make an ender chest, and then a death ender chest just takes a couple more obsidian, some gold, and ender pearls. I don't have any gold on me, but I think I've still got some in here that I could quickly snag. So yeah, it's not hard to make, which is good, because once you get the gene, you know, you really don't want to have to wait around to get like the actual abilities. But I wonder why they actually make you make a chest. Like, it's really easy to just say, okay, don't drop your items when you die. Like, there's like a thing in Minecraft, you know, to where you can do that. So I wonder if there's any specific reason why he made it to a chest. Maybe just so it's not too overpowered or what. But either way, here it is. I'm gonna go ahead and put this up here, because once you place it down, it's kind of annoying to pick back up. So I'll just put it right here for now. So now when I right click on it, you'll see it says this chest has now been linked to my inventory. So now, as you can see, it's got enough space here for your inventory, your hotbar, and even your armor if you die. It doesn't have space for some of these other things, and like your Galacticraft stuff over here, and like your knapsack and stuff. So if you die with this stuff on, then you're probably going to lose this stuff. You don't lose your heart canisters when you die, obviously, but this stuff you'll probably lose, and that won't go in the chest. But anything else will, so this is definitely something you want to do early, because you never want to be in a situation where you just lose all your stuff, and especially in a mod pack where, yes, you can get so much stuff, and it's like you spend hours getting these tools, and then just to lose them would be terrible. Okay, so the last one we're going to talk about today is the Swim in Lava gene, which is exactly what it sounds like. It allows you to swim in lava without taking damage, and it actually heals you instead of hurts you. So if you go in lava, it's kind of like regeneration. It gives you a lot of health. So with this, I am pretty much set for the most important genes anyway. You know, there's the little ones like you can get to blow up like a creeper, or you can shoot fireballs, but that stuff isn't like as important as the stuff that I've gotten today. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the other stuff off camera. You know, you've seen the process now. You don't need to see me get all those, and you've seen the important ones. That's what matters, especially being able to fly. It's so much easier. So that's gonna be the end of this episode now. Hopefully now that we're pretty much set for tools, we get the advanced genetics so we can fly. I think it's time that we can really start getting moving with this mod pack and not do so much of this little stuff. So I'll see you next time.